What if I told you you've been reading chemical equations wrong this whole time? Let's fix that scientifically. A chemical equation shows the chemical formula of reactants and products in a reaction. For instance, this is a chemical equation for the reaction between hydrogen and oxygen to form water. A chemical equation consists of the chemical formulas of reactants and products. It also contains the yield arrow, coefficients, and state symbols. The reactants are substances that are used up at the beginning of the reaction. The products are substances that are formed at the end of the reaction. The reactants and products are written as chemical formula. The yield arrow separates the reactants and products. It shows the direction of the reaction. A quick challenge. Can we write the full balanced chemical equation for the reaction between sodium and water? Drop your answer in the comments, and I'll be watching. Reversible reactions are shown by a double arrow. A reversible reaction is a reaction that goes forward and backward. State symbols are written as S for solid substances, L for liquid substances, and G for gas substances. Substances dissolved in water form an aqueous solution and are shown by a Q symbol. The coefficient is a number in front of the chemical formula. It shows the number of molecules of a substance that are involved in the reaction. For instance, the coefficients in this reaction show that 2 molecules of hydrogen react with 1 molecule of oxygen to produce 2 molecules of water. Here's a scientific fact. The reaction that forms water from hydrogen and oxygen literally creates fire. It's explosive and it powers rocket engines. Yeah, water is cooler than it looks. To recap, a chemical equation shows the chemical formula of reactants and products in a reaction. A chemical equation consists of the reactants, which are substances that are used up at the beginning of the reaction, products, which are substances formed at the end of the reaction, the yield arrow, which shows the direction of the reaction, the coefficients, which show the number of molecules that are involved in the reaction, and the state symbols, which shows the state of reactants and products. Now that you've cracked the code behind chemical equations, it's time to level up. In the next video, we'll break down how to write chemical formulas like a pro. From sodium chloride to ammonium nitrate. You'll never mix up subscripts again. Stay tuned, stay curious.